Characterized by chronic widespread pain, tenderness, and fatigue, fibromyalgia is a complicated disease. Often difficult to diagnose, not much is understood about the causes or even the categorization of this often debilitating condition. An estimated 2 to 4% of the population is afflicted with fibromyalgia.
Fibromyalgia is a mysterious disease which responds very well to FIRT therapy. It is a condition where we have multiple sites of muscle pain. These multiple sites tend to progress and cause additional symptoms: joint pain, insomnia, irritability, inactivity, and the current therapy is ineffective.
With fibromyalgia, we find that oxygen is very important. If the tissues don't work properly, the metabolism is affected, and by increasing blood flow and oxygenation to those tissues, we can really help with some of this chronic pain.
So after using the bed, patients feel that their day is a lot more productive. They have less pain. They are able to move easier. They find that they're sleeping better at night, and they are not feeling so depressed because it's giving you that extra boost of energy.
In natural medicine, we want to find out why that person has the problem and use a therapy which is effective. FIRT is the therapy. What it does is it decreases the pain, removes the inflammation, helps the patient become more comfortable, helps them sleep, and it reverses that process, and we see dramatic changes in patients with fibromyalgia after they've had FIRT treatment.
The chronic pain associated with fibromyalgia can often lead to an inability to function in everyday activities and is often associated with the onset of other debilitating diseases. There is much debate within the medical community as to the validity of a fibromyalgia diagnosis, and as a result, many of those afflicted suffer in silence and without treatment.
The patients that I have seen with fibromyalgia have really enjoyed not only the relaxation part of it, but also, again, the warming and the heat that for fibromyalgia patients can be quite healing. So the patients that I have seen the best benefits with are the people who are using it regularly. And those are often the patients who end up buying their own saunas and using it on a daily basis.
A mother came to my clinic. She brought her 13-year-old daughter in who was diagnosed with a severe form of early onset fibromyalgia. And this girl had never really been to school. She couldn't walk, she couldn't play, she couldn't ride her bike. And they'd heard about the infrared therapy we used at the clinic, so out of desperation, she had brought her there. After 6 treatments, I walked back into the room to see her, and the mother was crying, and the little girl stood up and she raised her arms, she touched her toes, she was riding her bike, she was getting back into school again, the mother was crying. It was just one of the most amazing times I've had in my practice in 18 years, actually.
Fibromyalgia is a debilitating disease for which there is no known cure. But far infrared therapy, offered through Far North Wellness saunas and beds, is a proven, safe, and effective means bringing relief to those suffering with its symptoms.